Straight to the top, man. What you really want, you don't know. Tired, then I'm out. Ready to go to sleep, but I ain't gonna sleep 'cause I got more kids in the bed than a little bit. They get up super early, then it's all over and whatever. I don't know what I was gonna say. Yeah, we tired. You better hurry up, get that music going, Elijah. We tried to stay awake.
I love teenagers because they're just like me, who, inspired by black culture and elite. You may just see these as shoes, but every pair has a story.
Uh-oh. He turning up, y'all.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, hey, hey.
hey. Yeet, skirt, yeet.
Blick, 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 blick.
Um, um, um.
You may just see these as shoes, but the only way I can creatively express myself.
You changed it up. I feel like you might as well freestyle. Sit back and relax for a little while. About to chill with a couple childs. 1, 2, 3. There it is. You and me, Elijah and Justin. Oh, what's good?
What's good?
This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it.
Yes.
Welcome to another episode of the Saving Souls podcast. I am your host, Keith, and this is my co-host,
Justin.
We'd like to thank our fellow sneaker boxers for joining us in another dope episode. And for all those who are new to the sneaker box community, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe button, and notification bell.
Tell a friend to tell a friend. Share the videos.
There it is, so you can stay locked in and up to date with all our future content. We are here to give you your weekly update on upcoming sneakers, sneaker news, as well as our experiences in the sneaker game. With the light at the end of the game, to give you some insight on the one true King and Lord of our life, Jesus Christ. So let's lift those lids, peel back that paper, and enjoy the smell of new sneakers. Now let's get to it.
Yo,
What's good with you, bruh?
man, I'm doing amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's what's up. I'm doing great myself. You know, just a little tired, but
Just a little tired. I mean,
it
That's-
is. It is what it is.
that's fatherhood. That's, full on adulting.
There you go. 5 kids in the clip.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
So we had those tired days, but I'm sure you wouldn't trade it for anything, right?
Of course not. Nope, I wouldn't.
And for y'all viewing pleasure, just FYI, we are recording this mad late. It is currently 1:36 a.m.
Yeah. We behind schedule.
So,
It is what it is, though.
but I'm ready.
Let's
I'm
go.
fired up for this episode.
What you got on feet today, bruh?
So today I just dusted off. I just like these. You know what I mean? Red is my favorite color. I think we discussed that. And these are
You sure they
Jordan
ain't blue and gold.
blue and gold. Oh, I do like, my favorite team is the Wizards.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, it is.
Disrespect.
But my favorite color is red, has been ever since I was a kid. And so, sometimes I just like to throw on red. I don't get to wear it a lot. So, and I picked these up a few years ago. These are the Jordan 13 red Flints.
There you go.
I love the Flints,
I see.
but I don't have the Flints, so I throw on the red Flints.
There you go. That's how you do that there.
If I had the OG Flints, then I could have had on a nice little Wizards jersey,
True. Hey. There you go. I like that.
Yeah, the retro Wizards jerseys are sweet.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, I had one too.
Take you back to 2002.
Whew. It was some good years, 2002.
2001, 2002. That's back when we had MJ in DC.
Yeah. He was still, a lot of people hate on that MJ, but
MJ was still nice.
Yeah, he was dropping almost
He
30
was still nice.
every night.
At how old was he? Like 40, 38?
Yeah, he was up there. But he ain't pulling no LeBron age.
No.
LeBron
But-
like 60 still out there dropping 40.
And granted, he was still, when we say still nice, he was still nice.
Yeah, that's
he
what
just
I'm
was
saying.
he just was like, you could tell it just wasn't MJ. It wasn't prime
Right.
90s MJ no more.
It wasn't sideways Michael Jordan.
Right.
It was just layup Michael Jordan.
But hey, like he was still killing the game,
Yeah.
schooling Bamas.
He was. You still look at him like, oh, that's Michael Jordan. So,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, man. Elijah, you back there? Oh,
Yeah.
I think he's asleep, y'all.
Nah, I'm awake. Barely.
Barely.
Yes.
All right, that's what's up.
He's busy, y'all. He's moving all the screws around back there.
There you go. DJ, whatever.
DJ
EJ.
on the 2s and 1s.
3s and 4s.
Mic check 1 2 1 2.
Yeah, man. So,
What you got on feet?
I figured, I wore the Barclays before, but I felt like today I wanted to wear the Godzillas. So that's what I got on, man. The Godzilla Barclays, a little chill joint, nothing too fancy.
I like that Barkley silhouette. Barkley got some good shoes.
He actually does. He actually does. Yeah. I got 2 pair of them. So.
And my alternate team
Is the
is Phoenix
Suns?
Suns.
Huh? Why?
I just like the Phoenix Suns. Well, my favorite player,
Kevin Johnson.
no. My favorite player was Steve Nash.
Oh, okay. You that area.
And then when Steve Nash went to Phoenix,
Mm-hmm.
that's when Phoenix had Steve Nash, Amari Stoudemire,
Mm-hmm.
and they were running that pick and roll. And at the time, I wanted to be like point guard is like the position I would want to play
Mm-hmm.
if like my athleticism matched up with like the skills of a point guard.
Got you.
And so in my mind, I'm like, man, I'm Steve Nash. I got the long hair. I'm gonna run the pick and roll, and I'm gonna throw just lobs to stat.
True. Okay.
Man,
All right. Phoenix. I would have never.
I
guessed
used to
that.
like Phoenix heavy.
For real.
Phoenix was nice, like 2006,
Nah, they
2007.
They just couldn't get over the hump.
They
but
couldn't get over the hump.
They definitely.
That was
was
back when Kobe was putting them to sleep.
Yeah. That's kind of hard. That's like
The West back then
Mm-hmm.
was tough.
Yeah, you had to go through Duncan.
You had to go
Kobe,
through Duncan. You had to go through Dirk.
Dirk. Dang. Yeah.
You had to go through
the Kings.
The Kings.
Ooh. Low key Golden State.
It was before Golden State really came on. This Golden State had like
Baron Davis.
Baron
Steven Jackson.
Yeah.
And
was
there
Jason
somebody-
Richardson on there?
Yep, Jason. That's who I was thinking about.
Jason Richardson came to Phoenix too during
he
that
did.
era.
Yep, he sure did.
And I can remember when Phoenix got Shaq, and I was like, oh man, we got Shaq. We're
Yeah.
gonna be
That was the worst Shaq.
Shaq was done.
Yeah.
Shaq was done by then.
He was like, I don't think I can do it no more, Kobe.
He was like, man, Phoenix, they a heck of a team.
And it's a little too hot. It's hotter than Florida.
Yeah, I still remember that Kanye line. Shaq left the Lakers just to heat it up.
Oh man, that's crazy. Just to heat it up.
Mm-hmm.
He got a chip with them too, didn't he?
Yeah, with Wade.
He sure did. Dang. Okay, Shaq. I see you.
Yeah, that was
Yeah, that was
the end.
right.
Did Kobe get a chip after that?
Yes, he did. Because Shaq ended up with 4 and Kobe got 5.
Right.
And Kobe got 5 after Shaq got the 4.
But Kobe's 5th was with like Ron Artest,
And Paul
And-
Gasol.
Pau Gasol.
And
Who else was on that team? Oh, Athriza, Trevor Ariza.
Was he on that team? I think so.
He
yeah.
was.
Yeah, and Lamar Odom.
Lamar Odom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That was that squad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember Trevor Ariza came to the Wizards just to bring this all full circle. And he was nice. I was blown. We was, let him go.
Yeah. He did go to the Wizards, didn't he?
Athriza. We got a great show for y'all this week. We got an extended sneaker versus for y'all. We're going to be battling it out for our top 3 kicks this week. But also we're going to be getting into how has God changed your life since becoming saved.
There it is. I think that's going to be great.
But we're going to get into it. Y'all remember to smash that like button if y'all like that.
Smash that like button.
Man,
bang,
tap
bang,
in
bang.
with us. Smash that like button.
Get locked in, bruh.
Become a member of the Sneaker Box community by tapping that subscribe button. Hit the bell icon so that you make sure you stay on top of your notifications. And tap in with us. We got some crazy reels going on Instagram.
Yes, we
Tap
do.
in with your boys, man. We're here. We're in this thing.
Yeah, we ready to go. Rock and rolling. Let's go.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
But before we do all of that, I think the first segment is the shoe reviews.
Shoe reviews. Let's do that.
So let's get into it. So the first shoe that we have for this week in the shoe review section, we got the Nike LeBron 7 in the FAMU colorway. This shoe released on January 7th, 2023. And Keith, what are your thoughts?
Well, excuse me. I'm not a big fan of the 7 LeBrons. They all right. I remember when they was out back in the day and everybody was rocking them, but they wasn't really my swag. And these ones right here to me are hideous. Look like some type of 3D drawing on the side of it. Just look like Mad Max or something. I don't know, but they look horrible.
I don't know, man. I really like these.
You're crazy.
I really do like these. It's something about, so for one, I think the concept is dope. The HBCU, FAMU concept. I think that's super dope. And I like the fact that, like, look at the suede on the toe cap and the speckles.
The suede is horrible.
I like the suede.
No, the
And
suede
you don't
is
see it in
horrible.
this picture. The bottom, the outsole is crazy. They got like green hits. You can even see a little bit of the green hits on the
You couldn't sell me this if you tried.
this shoe. Now I see what you mean with the side panels, but that honestly doesn't bother me too much with the lines.
No.
For me, it's all about
And
just
then-
the concept.
Then what's the other thing is, what's the speckles for? Why I gotta have sprinkles on my joint?
Hey man, sometimes you like a little seasoning on there.
A little seasoned salt.
I don't know. Y'all let us know in the comments. All right. The second shoe we have this week for the shoe reviews is the Jordan 2 women's exclusive in the Craft series. These released again on January 7th, 2023. And I happen to like the Craft series, but I'm not sure about this iteration. What do you think, Keith?
If you ask me, I like them. I think these, at first I didn't, but they growing on me now. I can see rocking this to work or something with a nice little button-up polo or something like that. They real chill.
It's a women's colorway, so like the salmon on there, or for me, I wasn't sure about them. But they got like an earth tone vibe. I mean, I could see it, especially for a women's shoe. I'm not sure about it on the 2. I would probably say that they're giving us so many 2s, but they're like, Jordan Brand is like, please like the 2. Like,
Like,
please buy these 2s.
But nah, I think it looks good on the 2. On this particular one, I think it looks real good.
And I think this is a shoe that, like, on a smaller foot,
Yeah, it's probably fire.
It's probably fire.
Yeah, on the 12, Yeah,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
I'm gonna
yeah.
be like
On the
to
men's size 12, these
Yeah.
joints is like
Yeah.
this is like that shoe that's like the last shoe on the wall.
There you go.
And you like, man, y'all got these in an 11? They're like, man, that's size 18 and a half. That's the last one we got.
Oh. It's like that.
All right, so the next shoe that we got,
Ooh.
whoo,
Ooh. Well, guess we both like these.
hey, it is the iconic Jordan 13 playoffs. These released around All-Star Weekend, February 18th, 2023.
Yes. I
Keith,
love
let me
these.
know.
You already know. I love them. I had a pair.
Woo!
I remember them on my feet like it was
Iconic.
just yesterday. Them things is everything.
Iconic, man.
They just look pretty. Look at them. That
Man.
leather. I mean, like you can tell they souped up the leather on this one.
Yeah,
Cause the one when I had them, the leather wasn't looking like this. Not at all.
yeah.
And this one looked real good.
I sometimes it's hard to tell materials like on the pictures and stuff. So this one I really can't wait to get in hand and see
Yeah.
if they really did it good. But hey, man, the playoff 13 has been a long time coming. So
Hey,
I'm excited for this one.
I would love.
Get your checkbooks ready.
Yes. They coming.
Yeah, this is a must cop for sure. Definitely gets that grade. Oh, we forgot to do the grades. We forgot to do the cops or drops.
No.
Or the
cop
cop
for
or
me.
pass, not cops or drops. Cops or pass.
I'm passing on the 7 LeBrons.
Okay.
And I pass on the.
Well, they
2s.
women's exclusive, so
Yeah. Excuse me.
and
But
you're copping these.
Copping these all day.
Yeah, I think my grade on the LeBron 7s is definitely a pass, even though I do like that shoe, but it's a LeBron 7. I'm not copping no LeBron 7.
Right.
No disrespect, but just not for me. And disrespectfully,
Right.
I'm passing on all LeBron 7s.
There it is.
Disrespectfully.
Disrespectfully. Take a
All
note.
due disrespect.
With all
All
due
due
disrespect,
disrespect.
I don't like them joints.
Yes. That's funny.
And I'll cop out. I would definitely cop the women's 2s if I could fit them. I might try to get some for my lady. So
There it
we'll
is.
see. And then the Jordan, the definitely the playoffs is definitely a cop. And the last shoe is going to be a shoe I think both of us could fit. This is a Jordan 4 in the Craft colorway, another one from the Craft series. Super excited about this. Those released in February 11th, 2023. What are your thoughts?
I don't know. This is shoe, like, as much as I've seen this shoe, it's like, I want to love it so bad, but I don't know. This is one of those shoes I need to see in person before I go saying I love it. Because it ain't quite there yet.
Well, the Craft series is the whole idea behind it is like tailor-made, super good materials,
Yeah,
really, really good build quality,
I get that.
premium.
I get that, but
And
it
I
still got to look good.
and I like the colorway. I mean, it's simple. I feel like this is a shoe. 4s are wearable, and this is a shoe that I can wear like more of like in a dressed up vibe.
True.
You know what I mean? And they not giving me a crazy colorway. They're giving me like that. I don't know what they're calling the yellow on there, like some type of lemon zest.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I think it looks good with the gray. The only thing I would want to see it in hand,
Yeah.
just to see kind of like what Easter eggs they drop, if
Yeah.
any. You know how they bring. I think they come with a premium price tag too. I don't have I didn't pull the prices up.
Yeah. I have to see it in hand first.
But I think
before
they
can
want
really give it a
210 for
judge.
these. But yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a maybe.
I can't call it. Yeah.
You got to say
I'm-
cop or pass today.
Well, I'm a pass today, and then when
Okay.
they come out, It's a
pass and
maybe.
a possible.
There you go.
If we playing spades.
Possible. I got a pass and a possible. What
Pass,
you gonna do with that?
Pass and a possible. I got a cop and a possible.
A possible no?
I got a cop and I got a cop and I might return them joints.
Yeah, no. Facts. We should do an in-hand review of these.
Yeah, we'll see.
We'll see.
We'll see.
Maybe not.
Stay
But
tuned. Stay tuned. If
Matter
at
of fact-
minimum we'll do a reel.
Matter of fact, put it in the comments.
Yeah, let us
If you
know.
want us to do a sneaker review.
Let us know. They probably in the
hand.
comments like, man, y'all can save that.
Right. Y'all stay up too late for me. We probably
Right.
should do this episode with the baby.
We should do an
Duh.
episode. We should do at least one episode.
That's gonna be a mad inside joke. People gonna be like, "What did I click on? This is so annoying."
Yes.
We can't do no whole episode like that. We gotta cater.
We could call it the baby and Lil Baby.
Yeah. And I'm your host.
The baby.
There's a lot of babies out here. Actually, it's OG baby,
It's an OG baby.
baby from Lil Wayne. and
Oh,
them.
baby, yeah. OG
Yeah,
baby.
that's OG baby.
Right, that's true.
Then you got the baby,
the baby.
and then you got little baby.
Lil Baby. And then you got baby Trey.
Who is baby Trey?
I'm just making it
Oh, I was
up.
about to say. I'm behind.
Yeah, babe.
I don't know what's going on in music nowadays. I'm gonna be.
Listen, I'm a streamer, so I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know like what's like popular. Like my nephew was over here on like Christmas Eve, and we did like a little rap, like a little freestyle battle, and it was like him and his little friend. And then they put on like some NBA Young Boy,
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, young boy got it right now.
NBA Young Boy.
So I
Never
kinda,
broke again, which I was like, why was he in the NBA? And they was like, nah, that stands for
it's
never broke again.
Yeah. I was trying to figure it out too. I thought he must be trying to go to the league or something.
I was like, he ain't talking about basketball. He
Not
talking
at
about
all.
selling drugs though, right?
Right. Terrible. But now I'm kind of hip with everything that's going on only because I listen to Joe Budden.
I like J. Cole.
There it is.
I like some Kendrick. I like
Some
Kendrick.
Kendrick. Yeah, I like Kendrick. But
I like Kendrick.
the last album, it was like
The last
Some of
album
them
was
was hit or
kind of
miss.
it was more like concept-y, like, which is cool, you know.
yeah,
But there's some songs on that album that I
No,
still
yeah.
like.
most def.
Hey, and the joint that he did with Kodak Black, the push these on me like
I think I know what you're talking about. I have to listen to it again.
man, that's my jump. I think it's called Silent Hill. That's my jump.
That's your jump when you jogging.
But Kodak Black, oh yeah.
You like
Kodak Black is good.
No, he is.
Kodak
He
Black
actually-
be spitting.
Yeah, he got some bars. I ain't gonna hold you. He just don't look like he got bars. Your man look like he got.
When
some
Kodak
bars.
Black came out with the face mask,
right? It was like what? Come on.
but no, Kodak Black is, you know,
Yeah, he be spitting.
no, Kodak Black respect. I don't know if I could listen to a whole Kodak album.
Yeah,
I
nah.
haven't dived into like his Kodak discography
Right.
to be like
Kodak discography.
discography.
Yeah.
Did I say it right? Discography.
You might
I
be
don't
saying
know.
it right now, but at first you was like this dog.
Yeah,
That's funny.
But yeah, Keith, it's that time of the week, man. What we
It's-
get into in the sneaker verses.
It's that time of year.
Man, it's fight night.
Fight
you know,
night,
with
it
the,
is.
We was watching the Tank Davis fight earlier, and
Yeah.
I'm in that mode. I'm
You
ready
in
to.
that mode?
I'm ready to throw these hands, man. When we talk about sneakers,
You ready to take that L?
nah, I'm not taking no L.
Hey, Team Keith is ready to go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? So as y'all know, this is sneaker versus to-do. There you go. Something like that. We'll work on that. But anyway, yes, so this week's sneaker versus is your top 3 sneakers. Are you gonna rock them? Which one you gonna rock? Which one you gonna put on ice? And which one you gonna sell?
Okay.
You know what I mean? So what we got going? Who going first? Let's see. Flip of a coin, and it looks like heads, tails. What you got?
You know I always go first.
All right, go ahead. Knock yourself out, player. Knock yourself out, player.
All right, so
Although I went first last time, but it's all good.
don't matter.
Yeah, it
All
really
right.
don't.
All right. So they're already in order.
Yes.
This shoe is my rock. This is an iconic shoe
Yes,
for me.
yes.
Is the Flu Game
Woo!
12s. And to me is the reason why I rock this shoe. I mean, just come on, man. Just look at it.
I mean,
Beautiful shoe, beautiful colorway, beautiful silhouette, right? Iconic, right? But also, Jordan 12s for me, mad comfortable. Something about the 12s, 13s, and 14s, mad comfortable. And I feel like them joints is tanks. Like, I feel like
Yeah, they
there's no
definitely
white
tanks.
on that shoe.
Right.
Like, that's not a shoe you're going to dog.
Yeah, that's true. They are tanks, and they easy to clean too.
Yeah, they easy to clean.
Yeah.
You ain't got no suede.
Right. You
And
good
you
to
can
go.
still be fresh.
Yep.
So that's definitely
a rock.
a rock.
I understand that one.
That's
I
definitely a
understand that
rock. And the next shoe that I got,
one.
and this one is one of my favorites of all time,
Ooh.
the black toe 14s,
Ooh.
specifically with no ribs on there.
I like the ribs, but these
I
are like.
I had a pair with the ribs. I had the pair with no ribs. I like the no ribs better.
Okay.
But if they drop them in the ribs, I'm still copping for
all
sure.
Day, all day.
And this is one I gotta put this shoe on ice.
Yes, because it's all white.
Cause it's all white, and I don't know when they're gonna drop this shoe again.
Yep.
This is one of them ones that is like,
Yeah.
I pull that out for like a certain situation.
Right.
And I just love the 14. 14 is one of my favorite silhouettes. I know a lot of people, don't like the 14, but I love the Jordan 14.
Nah, I definitely like the 14 too, especially the last shots. So
Yeah, I got those too.
yeah, I low key got them now too, but yeah.
For real.
I'll tell you about it later, but
Yeah.
yeah, I definitely low key got them.
Man, the last shots are dope.
Yes, they
But
are.
for me, my favorite 14 is the black toe 14s.
Got you.
And then my shoe to sell, and I would reluctantly sell this shoe. This is a shoe that has like a special nostalgic place, so that would be hard to actually sell this shoe. But if I had to sell it, it's because foam posits, they kind of hurt my feet. Like
Hey, you ain't lied.
they got like a mad break-in period.
Yeah, that's that
That's that.
carbon fiber, man.
Yeah, them jumps stiff.
That joint like right on your like the insole of your
Woo.
foot, and it's like come
We
on.
were talking earlier about like basketball technology.
Right. I don't even understand how Penny was balling in these.
I don't know,
Oh my
like-
gosh.
That's like when Jordan showed, like when he balled in the Jordan 1 and his foot was bleeding. Like remember
Yeah.
on The Last Dance? And
Like,
I feel like if Penny was to put these on now,
yeah, he'd be like, yo, these ain't the same shoes.
them joints is tanks, and them joints is straight hurt.
Yeah.
But man, back in 2007,
You already know. It was like
if you pulled up to high school in these joints, you was the man. I mean,
any color.
any
matter.
color.
Yeah.
I could have did. It was between these. I actually had this shoe right here, but also the foam that I really wanted was the eggplant foams.
Oh yeah. Nah, the one that really got me with these ones was the coppers. The coppers is tough.
See, the coppers was tough. I feel like at a certain point they just started doing too much with the covers.
They did.
Maybe
But
when they started with the camo print or the digital camo.
Yeah. Now there's one pair of pennies that if I was able to get, this particular one, foam posits.
And this the Foam Posit Pro.
Right.
I do like it with the check on there.
Yeah. There's one pair that if I saw them, I'm getting them. Actually, it's two pair, but this one's more. The oh dang, now I forgot.
So you saying that you would buy these for me?
No, not these. Heck no. You crazy? Keep them.
EJ sees what I'm doing.
What's the joint? What's the dang, bro? I'm mad I forgot. Dang.
Yeah, but
The
these,
black and green jumps.
what were they called?
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but I can't remember what they called them.
I just had it in pause. I just thought about them a second ago.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. I just had them. I was just thinking about them a second ago. So the paranormals.
Okay, that's not what I was thinking.
What
But
was you thinking?
nothing. I can't remember.
Yeah.
Paranormal sound right?
Yeah, no, they are the paranormals.
It's
If
so
the-
many foam posit colorways
It
that
is, but the paranormals, whoo, all black with that like lava green.
like the penny, this the penny. Well, these are foam posit pros, but I feel like foam posit pros.
Mm-hmm.
Nike was like, dial it up in every single color. Give me the black lace system,
Right.
black outsole, black sock liner,
Yep, yep.
and do any
Any color you
color,
want.
any finish.
Yep.
They got matte black,
Metallic.
shiny black,
Yeah.
metallic, sparkles,
Hey, listen. But they was running though.
lava lamp.
They was running.
You know?
Lava lamps. That's funny. They was running though. Everybody need. I mean, they just look good though. It
Man.
ain't matter what color they put out. They look good.
They killed this shoe, man. When they started making the foam posit boots,
Oh yeah. Well, I like them.
of course. I feel like if you from the DMV,
Yep, you gonna love them joints. Or if you from Harlem, one of the two, you gonna love them.
right,
joints.
right.
Cause the boots was job official. I ain't gonna hold you. You only wear them when it's snowing. 'Cause
Put in the comments who put Nike boots on map, Harlem or DC. Put it in the comments.
I'm gonna say it
DC.
probably was. I'm gonna say it was both. Cause if you go to Harlem, they love them joints like we do.
Right,
So,
but I've never been to Harlem.
well, I have. So, so I guess that
When you moved up to New York, you was right at home.
Yeah, I was right at home. So yes,
Yeah,
they definitely love Nike boots like we do.
yeah.
They at one point they liked the phones at one point too, but not as much as we did. Like,
Phones. I feel like I was at this point in time when this shoe came out. I was in love with foams. Woo! I'm sorry, I just saw that shoe. You came with the heavy hitters.
I did because I'm thinking about my top 3.
Yeah,
And,
those is on there. Those are on there for me. They maybe not in my top 3, but they're on there for me.
Yeah.
Thank you, Keith. I just feel a little need to say thank you.
Here we go. Well, you're welcome. But so mine just were not in order, but I'm gonna just go. These right here, I feel like these right here are the rock. I'm rocking these all the time. Like they're not the best as far as keeping the materials great. Like if water get on them, you get a little nervous. You know what I mean? But
Right.
the silhouette right here is just like crazy. And the first pair I had, they felt like slippers, my guy. I mean, I literally wore these shoes like every day when I first got them. And I ain't even care that I was dogging them. I just was like, yo, these Jones feel good. But then when I bought them not too long ago, I was like, something changed because these Jones heavy as I don't know what. It seemed like all the fours are heavy now.
Yeah.
I don't know, but hey, let me get another pair my size, and I'm sold. You feel me? But nah, this is my rock pair. My rock pair.
Yeah, I got nothing to say. These are dope. These I would say 4s are not a top. they're like a second tier in terms of silhouettes that I love. But this is my favorite. This colorway, that's
Yeah.
my favorite colorway in the fours.
Yeah, mine too. Mine too. This is the four that got me into fours.
Right.
These ones right here. All right, so let's go to the next one.
Whew.
These ones right here.
Now that shoe is in my top.
This one in your top?
Yeah. That's in my top. That's in my top 3 for sure.
Yeah. These ones right here. I mean, this is the shoe that really got me into Jordans.
That would have been fun if we had the same shoe in the sneaker battle.
It would have been. Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. When you was sitting in the back, I was like, we might actually like the same ones. But you switched it up on me, which was good. But this shoe right here is the silhouette that got me to fall in love with Jordans.
Yeah.
The 6s, infrareds. Like, ooh. I mean, you couldn't tell me nothing. This was like my favorite shoe of all time when I was younger. Before I saw the green ones. Let's get that straight. But these joints right here, like just the way the shoe made, the 2 holes in the tongue, you know, the lace lock. Man, these joints is just fire. And then they got the infrared.
Right.
You can't go. I mean, these joints reflecting in the night. You know. I mean.
Now I think it's funny because we kind of had a similar theme because, and I think it kind of just like shows. You know, you have a pair of 4s and a pair of 6s. You know what I mean. So we talking about like late 80s, early 90s. And then I had a pair of 12s and a pair of 14s.
Right.
So 2
right.
apart.
Uh-huh.
And we're talking about 12s probably came out in 98.
Yeah, somewhere around there.
Somewhere around there.
I get where you're going with this.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but it
yeah,
was,
yeah.
that's around the time. Like
That we were young. Yeah.
the 14s, when those came out, I was like, oh man, like when the 12s and the 13s came out, I liked them. But when the 14s came out, I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, man, these love right here. But out of the 3, these the ones I'm like, what you want to do? You want to buy these?
Yeah, for sure. I buy 'em.
Look,
If you got them, 11 and a half.
I got a nice price tag on them things too.
Yeah.
But the only thing I didn't like about these shoes were cut big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And when the first pair I had, I bought my size and was like, yo, you're bugging. You should have bought like a size 11 and it would have been Gucci. You know what I mean? But I bought a 12 and them Jones looked like skis. But because they were my favorite at that time, I ain't care.
I feel like that Jordan 6, that's like that color blocking, the infrared, the black infrared color blocking. I feel like they can do that and just change the infrared to any color.
You said
and
that
that
too.
still be dope.
Yeah, you
Like,
right. You right. You right. I'm trying to tell you, you right.
woo.
So yeah. All right. Now we down to the nitty gritty. The ones I keep on ice. Oh my goodness.
Ice, 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 ice.
Yes, all of that. Just like the soles, them things so icy. The Space Jam 11s. These joints go on ice. These things are everything. And it's crazy because the silhouette, of course, we all love the 11. But when these joints first came out, they ain't even have an all black shoe. They had the what do you call it? The Jesus Shuttleworths. They had them joints. Actually, I'm wrong. I take it back. They had the breads.
Yeah, breads.
They
yeah.
had the breads with the red. But this joint was like, you know, with the breads, the red was popping. You know what I mean? And the breads are like that too, don't get me wrong. But the Space Jams, that little hint of blue, you know what I mean? It's like, if you really wasn't paying attention, you think it's an all black shoe with a white sole. You know what I mean? But that little hint of blue just make that thing just look pretty. And you know the soul's so icy. You know you just can't.
You know
be-
that's Concord purple, right?
I mean, well, I think it's a blue. Hey, listen, when they first came out, they were blue. They weren't no Concord purple. But I get what you're saying. And it makes more sense that it would be a Concord purple because
Then they had the Concords like just like the black Concord,
Right,
white
right.
Concord.
right. But
Still,
I had the first pair that came out and them things was money.
the
But-
Space Jams, they probably Space Jams are really nice. They're
Yeah.
probably one of my favorite Jordan 11s.
Yeah. These are my favorite.
It's hard for me to say. I like between these, the Breads and the
Concords.
Concords. It's hard for me to choose.
Nah, I
It's
mean
hard for me to choose.
I agree, but me personally, I'm picking these over the other two.
Yeah, the other two are nice though.
I know.
I mean, how do you pick anything over Concords?
Right. I mean, when I first saw the Concords, I ain't like them until we was playing basketball and this dude. I think I said this story before. Dude came out balling with these Jones on, and I was like, "What in the world? Them Jones sick," and I loved them ever since. But
Yeah.
before I was hating on them Jones. I was like, "Who wearing patent leather shoes? Them Jones horrible." And then I seen them, was like, "Oh yeah, no."
Yeah, no.
But
MJ is wearing patent leather shoes.
all day. But the Space Jams that came out recently, not recently, but you know, a couple
Like
years back,
2017,
somewhere around there. The way they made those,
the high cut patent leather
oh man, they
with
put
the
other-
widow's peaks.
they put the first ones to shame.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
just the materials, just the way they look. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you consider the Space Jam to be an OG colorway of the Concord 11?
I would say they are OG
Okay, it's some debate on that.
because
I think I could be wrong, but I think the argument is that the Space Jams came out like the next year or something like that. Like they didn't come out in like the first slate of colorways with the 11s. Yeah.
that makes sense. But no, they OGs.
But for me, I consider them OGs. This is controversial. I consider the Cool Grays OGs because MJ wore them on feet.
Well, nah, I don't see that as OG.
I feel like if MJ wore them on feet on the court,
they OG,
then they
got
OG.
you. But the Breads,
Okay.
the Concords,
Okay.
and the Space Jams
Yeah.
were like the original three. And then you had like the
But you
other
got the
colors came out.
Columbias.
Yeah, they came out afterwards.
Did they come out afterwards?
Yeah, they came out after the Space Jams. Let me do my research real quick.
Yeah, I
before
don't know
start
about that.
something crazy.
But I know Jordan didn't wear the Columbias on feet.
No.
Not maybe he did. I could be wrong about that too. I don't know. Anyway, y'all let us know in the comments
I'm looking it up.
who won. Well, actually I'm jumping ahead of the game. EJ, you let us know.
All right, so how do y'all want to do this? They want to do like one overall or one the category? Like who won the rock, who won the sale, you know?
Yeah, let us hear it that way.
All right, so
And then best 2 out of 3 wins.
yeah.
96
All
was
so
the
for Rock,
original.
it was the hold up. All right, so for the Rock, it was the Space Jams, right? And then the
No.
your Rock was what?
My rock was Flu Game 12s.
Mm-hmm.
These.
What was your rock, Keith?
The Bread Fours.
Bread 4s.
Okay, so oh, why did they come over there? It's fine. So I'm gonna say.
Little inside baseball for y'all.
No, okay, so I'm gonna say for this one, the winner has to be. I'm gonna say the forwards. I don't know.
Okay.
Fours are growing on me right now. Like,
Yeah. It's that Nintendo gray on the 4s.
Mm-hmm.
I always call it Nintendo gray. It
Nintendo
reminds me
gray.
of like the Nintendo the OG Nintendo controller.
Oh yeah. Yes. Yeah. See, I'm too young for that, so I wouldn't understand.
What was the first video game console you remember?
Me or him?
Nah, him.
Oh.
For me, it'd be a PS2.
PS2. Josh.
Yep.
Boy, you a
'Cause
baby.
I remember. No, yeah, I was literally a baby, and I remember playing Crash Bandicoot on it. Like one time, maybe.
Crash
One
Bandicoot
time,
used to
yeah.
be the game. We used to play this. We used to play Crash Bandicoot on the PS1.
On the PS1.
On the
On the
PS1,
PS1.
and we got the Crash Bandicoot as a demo game that
Yep.
came with the pizza
It sure did.
from Pizza Hut.
Really?
Was it
Or
from Pizza Hut?
was
Or
it
was
Pizza
from
Hut?
Domino's? No, it wasn't from Domino's. It might have been Pizza
And
Hut.
Pizza Hut used to give you demo PlayStation games with your
Demo
demo
game.
games.
Demo games because
What?
they was trying to sell that.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot all about that, but
Yeah.
that's the
Dang.
only way we would buy Crash Bandicoot would be on the demo.
Demo.
Cause who gonna buy Crash Bandicoot? No shade. Maybe
No
y'all
shade.
like Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bandicoot was a fire game for the demo. Moms wasn't buying games like that, and we wasn't wasting no game purchases on no Crash Bandicoot. That is Madden.
All day.
If I'm getting a game, it's not Crash.
be
If
bad,
if
yeah.
moms could be like, look, you could get one game.
It'll be
They
like,
$50.
Right. It ain't gonna be Crash.
It ain't gonna be Crash. Oh, I got to get the Crash Bandicoot 7
Right.
to get
into
it.
the jungle.
It'd have been NBA Live for me
Right.
over Madden.
Nah, I would have been Madden or I'm trying to even think.
College
This
game break.
this could be like before PlayStation.
Right.
When we used to have the Jimmy Johnson football. That probably was before that probably was on Sega Genesis.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe.
Super Nintendo, Sega
What was
Genesis.
what was your first joint?
the first game system that I can remember? Well, it probably was Nintendo. Probably was Super Nintendo or the OG Nintendo. I can't remember. But the first one that I remember playing was the Sega Genesis.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
How about
Sega
you?
Genesis, you had the cartridge, you had to go.
Yeah.
My grandparents have one of those at their house, but they can't find a good cords to work with this, so it's just there.
Oh, they can't find the
man.
TV cords?
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's
yeah.
just there.
It didn't have the yellow, red, and
It didn't.
what cord did it have? A coaxial?
Oh, no. I got no clue, but we can't find no cords to work with this, so yeah, it just sits there. Same thing. They have a Nintendo.
They gotta have
they
adapters
got
on
like
Amazon.
yeah, maybe, but they got a Nintendo there too, but no cords or nothing, no remotes, nothing.
Yeah, I got the OG Nintendo.
Me?
Nah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, for me, it was before the Nintendo.
The Atari.
Was it the Atari or the
Before
Pong?
Atari.
Oh, with Pong?
It was It was ColecoVision.
Coleco. That sounds familiar.
That's when you got the little joint that go boop. You play the tennis boop. They had that on Atari for a little while too, but
Oh, that's the name of the game.
yeah, it was called tennis.
But what was the game system?
ColecoVision.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
I have no recollection.
Yeah, I came in right at the tail end of ColecoVision and then Atari.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Yeah. It was
Even Atari, like
2600 and then it went to like 3200.
that's like that episode of Martin that Hashitashi. Hashitashi.
Yeah. Just a side note, the Space Jams came out in 95. And the Columbias came out in 96 and Jordan wore them in the All-Star game.
Oh,
96.
so that's OG.
No.
It is. If Jordan wore them
I
on
mean,
feet,
by
on
your-
court,
By
then it's an OG.
by your definition, it's an
by
OG.
his logic, it's
yeah, but no. The OG is the three colors, the main colors, which is the Breads, the Concords, and the Space
And I'm
Jams.
not saying that it can't be an OG unless he wore it on court.
Because they all came out around the same time.
Yeah, if they all came out around the same time, whether he wore them on court or not, they still an OG. Because, like, you could look at the ones got, like, 12 OG colorways.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Yeah, so the Space Jams definitely is an OG. If you ask me.
yeah, I would say so. I agree. I'm just poking fun at you. So which shoe was your
Sell?
His on ice shoes with the Space Jams.
Space
Yeah, yours was
Jams.
The Cell.
mine was the white
the toe.
black toe,
Yeah,
14s.
so for this one, I'm gonna have to give this one to probably the black toes one for Justin. Cause okay, well look. I like the Space Jam, but something about those shoes, I don't know. When I first saw them, when he showed me the picture, they look like you know,
Them Jones is
nice.
crazy. They
it's
even
nice.
better.
Don't even say nothing blasphemous.
They even
Get
better
ready to
on
say it,
hand.
too.
I'm not
No,
saying
they're-
I
yeah,
love the
nothing's
Space
bad.
Jams.
No, but he's about to say something blasphemous. Like,
No,
they just look
not
nothing crazy.
No.
Say it with your chest,
There you
EJ.
go. Say it with your chest, brother.
I mean, I just like those better, I guess. Like, don't get me wrong. I feel like I don't have the same attachment to the Space Jams like y'all do. You know,
I
'Cause to
understand
me,
that.
they're just another pair of 11s.
Right.
You know. That
What
makes-
was the first Jordan that you could remember? Like
Uh-oh.
when it was like new.
new? I got no clue. I got no clue at all. Cause like growing up.
No, it was just retros. It just
Yeah.
always was
Yeah, always
retros.
But then growing up, like I wasn't really into shoes like that. Like I always wanted to, but I never really got into it. You know. And
Yeah.
so when I like started getting into shoes, my main shoes at the time were like Air Jordan 1s. You know, that was my main
yeah.
shoe. And then slowly I've been like, you know, getting into other shoes and all that stuff. So yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Air Jordan 1 classic shoe.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
All right, and then for the shoe to sell, I'm
What was your sale shoe?
it was
The
the
Foam
foams.
Posit Pro
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
silver.
Sell them Jones for like $50. We be good.
Yeah,
Man,
I'm
you
not-
probably
I'm
could
not thinking I
find
went to, like,
some
Uncle
used.
Keith.
Yeah.
You probably could find some used in a thrift store. Somebody's mother
Right.
got
Yeah.
mad at their son. Man, I'm taking all them shoes.
Somebody's girlfriend.
Or somebody girl.
Yeah.
I guarantee
Shoot.
you, is the thrift store. The thrift stores at DMV was floating with all of these joints.
Not them sixes. Them sixes going
Nah,
for
not
a
the
nice little
sixes.
pretty penny.
But still, them
yeah.
them folk. But now you gotta sell them.
I mean,
So I don't know who really lost.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do gotta sell them. But I think those will sell though.
Nah, you had the money.
I think
Yeah.
that the 6 will sell more than the foams.
Yeah.
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 Do you think it would be harder to get the foams back than the infrared sixes?
Easier?
Yeah,
Probably so. Well, no.
because they probably dried up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I don't think you can get those. Yeah, I don't know.
You have to be scouring
The internet.
or people's mother's closets.
Right. Going out of state to yard
Right.
sales.
Right. Right. Nah, you stay right here in DMV. Just hit
Yeah.
up all the yard sales.
Right. You'll find a pair.
Yep.
Gonna have to give them to a shoe magician to
Right.
restore
Right.
them joints.
My Jones was beat.
Yeah.
I used to wear my Jones all the time. I can remember I used to work in that shoe in college.
Mm.
That's how I know they not comfortable. I used to
Right.
work retail wearing them Jones
Well, yeah, so
at Sears.
Oh man, yeah. So I know why them joints ain't comfortable. On your feet all day.
Oh, you'll be all day.
Get home, feet done.
but yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. I'm gonna have to get the sales Uncle Keith too with the 6s. So
Yeah.
2
in
out of
total,
3.
yep. In
Well-
total,
2 out of 3.
go ahead, Justin.
I was gonna say, well, I'll take the L right now, but it's up for the commenters to
Yeah.
just
I mean,
decide.
this is true.
Yeah,
this is
from
true.
me, of course, Uncle Ken.
You win.
Uncle
He wins
Ken.
that one. Uncle Keith.
I was like,
In
maybe.
my head,
I was like, well,
read-
maybe I didn't know.
No, in my head, I read the win at the same
Ken.
time I said Uncle Keith. So It's late, okay?
No, I got you.
It's mad
I got
late.
you. It is.
It's 2:40.
Oh,
Honestly, it's
yeah.
kind of early, to be honest with you guys. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep you in that one though.
All right,
Kind of
thanks.
early.
Yes, yes.
I know. What are you talking? These young whippersnappers these days.
All right, let's move it right along. Y'all let us know in the comments, man. Please comment below and let us know. And
Next episode, we're going to have a tally of who's winning so
yeah,
far.
yeah,
I think it's me, but
we'll see.
We'll see.
Tentative.
Tentative.
Right.
All right. So it's time for the next segment. It's time to save some souls, brother.
Yes, and the scripture for this week is
2 Corinthians 5, verse 17, and it reads, Therefore, if any man be in Christ, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new.
yes, and the question this week is, how has God changed your life? So I guess I'll start.
Okay.
You know, I got saved for real. Man, it's interesting. I'm just realizing I probably never gave y'all my salvation testimony, but here it goes.
All
So I've been in church all my life.
Facts.
You know, we all, full disclosure, go to church together.
Right.
And I would say that I didn't really get saved until I was about 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say that what really changed was like when my mom died. My mom passed away when I was 16 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And before like she passed away, I was just like, oh, well, my mom, she's saved.
Right.
She be praying for me. I'll be fine. I don't have to worry about, you know what I mean, all of this type of stuff. I don't have to worry about, going to heaven or, living my life, in an honorable way or anything like that.
Right.
That's for like them old people.
Right.
And then when my mom died, I was like, man, but like,
who gonna pray for me now?
right. I guess I have to, get it for myself. And so that's kind of where it just really started. And I would just say the change has been indescribable.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I would say the main thing is the peace, understanding that, I'm not in control, but God is in control,
Mm-hmm.
and that things are going to work out well for me,
Mm-hmm.
even though that I'm not controlling. You know what I mean? It allows me to be strong in my weakness. I would say is the biggest factor. But also the joy that comes with having a relationship with God, having a purpose for your life, and having a trajectory in which that that there is eternal life. Like, there's so many things in this world that's troubling right now, but that we know at the end of the day, like, my life doesn't end here on this earth, that I have life everlasting.
Mm-hmm.
And that's because of Jesus Christ.
Amen. That's what's up. Well, it's my turn.
Yeah.
So, like you said, grew up in church. But my grow up in church story is a little different. Like, you know how you grow up in church and you just like, whatever. Like, I know God, but I ain't really following him. I'm here because my friend's here. It was like that, but at the same time, it wasn't. At the same time, it was like, no, God is real. Like, I know he's real. I don't know how to explain it, but I kind of seen him young. But like I said, I still was like, doing me, I guess.
Yeah.
When I went to college, I went to Liberty University, which was a Christian school.
Flames.
Yeah, Christian college. When I first got there, I was like, I'm only there for.
I went to Christian college too.
Yeah.
I was a battling bishop.
Hey, battling bishop.
North Carolina. Shout out to North Carolina Wesleyan.
There you go. There you go. Shout out to Lynchburg, I guess. But no.
Yeah.
But so yeah, I went to the school basically on music scholarship. At this time, they was big on trying to make the school a little more diverse, so they was handing out scholarships like it was nothing, right? So I'm there, everything's cool, and then this was like my second year at Liberty. We had chapel, and I don't know. I mean, I was falling asleep in the service, and it was like something at the end of the service. It just like woke me up. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh man, like, and I really felt his spirit like in my heart and everything. And it was just like, oh my goodness, like, and I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna have to get it back together. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure.
that's when I really realized like what I was doing before. I know I done got baptized, did the whole nine when I was younger, but then
Right.
this situation really like woke me up. Like, okay, yeah, this is real. Like, I knew it was real before, but this right here, like, I can feel it in my heart. Like, my whole body just feel weird. You know what I'm saying? I'm crying. I'm just like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, it's just like a rush of, I don't even know how to explain it. But from that point, I'm not going to say that my journey was the greatest because I was still young. I mean, I was 20 when that happened. And like, I changed, but I ain't really changed.
I'm changed.
Like, matter of fact, what happened, like, I changed immediately, right? Me and my friend, we played ball, and we was playing, like not for the team, but we was playing, like, intramurals, and we was, like, real heavy in the ball, and we was, like, we're ballers for Christ. We was running around. That was our thing, BFC. We was ballers for Christ. We was just going to play ball for Jesus, right? And just really go in. And it got to a point where we was like, we don't care who we playing, you losing because we got Christ on our side. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, that's how it works.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't work like that. But that's how we felt at that moment. And so, we was all in. And then I came home. And then I started hanging with my friends again. And then it was like, well, I kind of want to hang with my friends, But even in hanging with my friends, it's like, my friends would do something and it'd be like, Keith, don't you do that. And I'd be like, yeah, Keith, don't you do that. You know what I mean? Because it was like, you can feel God just be like, nah, don't do that.
He was protecting you at this point.
Hey, man, at this point, he had me protected in everything I was in. I'm talking about, like it's a fence right here, and he's like, he'll let me go all the way to the fence. It's a chain fence. I can see through it and everything, and it's like you see the other side, and you see nothing but trouble. And God's like, I put this here for a reason. Don't go over it. Because then we got to talk. And I never crossed that fence. Like, I always saw it, and I seen it every time. I mean, no matter what I was doing, I saw the fence and was like, yeah, nah, I'm not going over there.
Right.
And I think throughout time, just going through, hanging out with my friends, and then just growing up as a person, and then when I got the victory, Pastor Common be talking, and that word was hitting me then too, and I was like, this is interesting. Like, how you young, you listening to the church service, it don't really hit you. You don't really pay attention to it. It's like boring almost. Yeah. But it's like when I got the victory, it was like, I like what she talking about. Let me see what she's saying. And it just soaked right in. And as time went, I started seeing my life change, Next thing you know, I'm a deacon. And I was like, I remember when I was young, this guy was like, you gonna be a deacon? And I was like, yeah, right. You got me twisted, bro. I ain't gonna be nobody deacon. And then I was a deacon. I was like, dang, that's crazy.
That dude was
spoke
right.
that on me when I was young. You know, and then I had somebody prophesy over me talking about I was gonna be a pastor, and I was like, nah, I ain't gonna be no pastor. Now you're reaching, And then I end up being a minister. So it's like, well, he was close. He was close, but I don't know about that pastor. I still don't know about the pastor.
Nah, yeah, just give him some time.
Hey, listen, when God talked to me, he talked to me, and if he say so, then it is what it is. But I ain't heard it yet, so we're gonna stay where we at.
Yeah.
But I love him, He's the best thing that ever happened to me besides, I'm not going to say besides my wife, but you know what I mean.
Well, you wouldn't have your wife if it wasn't for the Lord.
And that's facts. Now, I ain't even going to go through that story because we'll be here all night. But that is 100% true. I would never have met my wife if it wasn't for God. Like, I literally prayed for her before I even saw her. And it was like love at first sight.
That's beautiful.
I'm not going down the rabbit hole of how we met, but trust me when I say she definitely is here because of him. But yeah, man.
No, that's dope.
It's been a great journey, walking with him. And here we are doing a podcast.
Yeah, man. So for y'all out there, if y'all don't know Christ, man, choose him. Give him a try.
There you go,
Taste
man.
and see if the Lord is good. Blessed is the man who trusts in him.
I was going to say taste the rainbow, but I feel like that ain't the right thing to say. So
I feel like they kind of stole that from the Bible. The Bible says, taste and see that the Lord is good.
That he's
Blessed
good.
is the man who trusts in him.
There you go. There you go. So, well, guys, that's another episode in the books.
Another great episode.
Another great episode. I think this one was real good.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So, you guys don't forget, hit that like button, subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notifications. And like I always say,
tell a friend to tell a friend.
Don't forget to tell a friend to tell a friend. And like I always say, it's cool to keep them clean.
But saving your souls is key.
Amen.
We out.
Deuces.